The air on Guadalcanal on August 21, 1942, was thick with tropical mist and a palpable tension. It was 2:47 a.m., and for Captain Harukichi Nishimura and the 9-1 Sun soldiers of Colonel Kiyonao Ichiki's 28th Infantry Regiment, the world was 7 pounds of Type 99 Arisaka rifle, a bolt-action weapon of Japanese precision. The Arisaka, a culmination of decades of Japanese small arms development, represented a military philosophy that prioritized the disciplined marksman and aimed fire over brute volume. Each soldier carried the confidence of unbroken victory, a belief system forged in the campaigns of China and Southeast Asia, where their 5-round magazine rifles, requiring manual bolt operation between shots, had consistently broken enemy lines armed with similar technology. Their doctrine was simple. A Japanese soldier could fire up to 15 aimed rounds per minute with their Arisaka, and their superior spirit and marksmanship would overwhelm the demoralized American Marines. This tactical certainty was about to be shattered. The Japanese intelligence reports had been fatally flawed, leading Colonel Ichiki and his men to believe they were facing Marines armed with the standard U.S. bolt-action M1903 Springfield rifle, a weapon with a 5-round magazine, requiring the same one-shot, work-the-bolt rhythm as their own. However, during the final approach across the sandbar, the Japanese veterans noted an anomaly. The sound of American weapons fire was wrong. It wasn't the measured crack-pause crack of a bolt-action rifle, but a strange, rapid popping cadence that hinted at something entirely different. They advanced, fixing their bayonets with a soft click of steel, their Type 99 bolts cycling with the familiar disciplined click-clack. The assault began at 1:30 a.m., as Captain Nishimura fired his Arisaka and instinctively worked the bolt, a 2-second cycle to aim, fire, eject the spent cartridge, and chamber a new round. The American response hit with impossible speed. From the Marine positions, a rapid pop-pop-pop-pop erupted, too controlled for a machine gun, yet too fast for a bolt-action rifle. Japanese soldiers, trained for decades in the rhythm of single-shot warfare, began falling in rapid succession. Nishimura's panicked realization was devastating. The Americans were not using bolt-action rifles. The weapon destroying his regiment was a semi-automatic rifle, the M1 Garand. The Garand, a gas-operated rifle, eliminated the need for manual bolt operation, allowing an American soldier to fire as fast as he could pull the trigger. Critically, the M1 Garand held an 8-round en-bloc clip, providing a 60% advantage in capacity over the Arisaka's 5-round magazine. The full impact of this technological gap was the rate of fire. While a highly trained Japanese marksman might achieve up to 15 aimed shots per minute, the M1 Garand could deliver 40 to 50 aimed rounds per minute. The distinct sharp ping of the empty 8-round clip ejecting from the Garand became the soundtrack of the Japanese defeat. The tactical math was immediate and brutal. Every American soldier now possessed the sustained firepower of 3 to 4 Japanese soldiers. A handful of American Marines were outgunning the entire 9-man Japanese assault force. Colonel Ichiki's frontal assault, built on a doctrine of bolt-action supremacy, disintegrated into a killing field. By 5 a.m., of the 917 Japanese soldiers who had charged with supreme confidence, only 15 would survive to tell the tale. The Battle of the Ilu River, or Alligator Creek, became a catastrophic demonstration of obsolescence. The arrival of the 164th Infantry Regiment in October 1942, fully equipped with the M1 Garand, further cemented the American firepower advantage. General George S. Patton would famously call the M1 Garand the greatest battle implement ever devised. For Japan, the implications were staggering. While American factories would go on to produce over 5.4 million M1 Garand rifles during the war, the Japanese attempt to reverse engineer the weapon, the Type 4 rifle, resulted in fewer than 100 prototypes before the war ended. The 7.7mm Type 99 Arisaka, reliable, accurate, and powerful in its own right, had been made tactically obsolete overnight. The sound that haunted the survivors was the sound of the future of infantry combat, and the mathematical reality that every Japanese soldier in the Pacific was now facing an enemy with a rifle that fired up to 3 times faster than his own. The Japanese reliance on bolt-action technology in the face of American semi-automatic mass production had fatally shifted the balance of power, not just on Guadalcanal, but for the rest of the Pacific War.